Thank the Chamber as well as the Franklin Republican Women for holding this event today. Uh, Hire me, I will work for you. For those of you who do not know me, I am Howard Castay. I am the only St. Mary Parish candidate in the race, and apparently I am the only St. Mary Parish candidate that wants to work for St. Mary Parish. My campaign has been endorsed by former Terrebonne Parish Councilman Wayne Thibodeau. It has also been endorsed by Warren Trish, who was another opponent in this race, and he withdrew earlier this month. I'm 48 years old. I hold a BA in Communications from Loyola University in New Orleans. District 51 includes most of Morgan City, Amelia, Labadeville, Bayou Lewis. It also includes Bayou Black, Gibson, Schriever, Ashland, Dularge, and West Thibodeau, moving into the St. John community toward Assumption Parish. I pledge to work for my constituents. I am a no-party candidate in the October 22nd primary. I don't need a job. I'm seeking this office because, like you, I'm struggling with many issues. Louisiana needs to drill for oil again in the Gulf of Mexico. This moratorium has cost my business nearly $40,000 since it was imposed last year. We also need the I-49 corridor through this area. We need the tourism and the commerce that it's going to bring. Our K-12 school system needs to be strengthened. We also need to continue to fight for Nichols, for UL, for LSU, Southern University, Fletcher, and Young Memorial. We also need to continue to fight for Chabert Medical Center in Houma. Finally, the funding and expansion of community health centers needs to be addressed. Community health centers like Tesh Action Clinic in Franklin provide a stopgap. Together, there's about 8,000 throughout this country. All of the community health centers provide $24 billion worth of relief to the healthcare system. Tesh Action has a satellite clinic in Dulac, it has one in Houma, and one is about to open very, very soon in Morgan City. We also need to step up and aggressively hold BP accountable for the damage it has done to the residents of District 51. We also need a permanent flood control system in Bayou Chene. We also need to let the country know that snowmelt is not Louisiana's problem. It's the country's problem. We need to take the plans, such as ones Mr. Parker Conrad did years ago, and repitch them to the core. Call them on the carpet. Let them know that they need to look at the Wax Lake outlet. Let them know that this is not our problem. I'm also seeking this office because I feel District 51 presently has no leadership. This began shortly after when State Representative Joe Harrison took office, when he voted to double his pay along with other lawmakers in Senate Bill 672. This is an article that appeared in the Advocate that year where he's defending his vote for that raise. Also in April of last year, Representative Harrison wrote and pitched House Bill 1092, which sought to raise his office, this is a copy of the bill right here, to raise his office expense account, along with the others in state government from $1,500 a month to more than $6,000 a month, for a total of $80,000 a year per official, and that's all taxpayer dollars. Also recently, the Louisiana Association of Business and Industry released its 2011 cumulative scores of all lawmakers from 2008 through this year. Representative Harrison's average was at 55, frankly a score that we normally call an F, and that's in fighting for businesses and for jobs. Now the St. Mary Parish Chamber and the Franklin Republican Women have asked, what will I do to ensure that the issues I will be considering and acting upon will be of the best interest to the majority of the people I represent, and not just a few? Well, my answer is this. As As the next state representative of District 51, I will represent everyone in this state and therefore make decisions for everyone, including people who do not vote for me. Secondly, the Chamber and the ladies of the Franklin Republican Women have asked what are my goals to assist the state in this economic recovery, the reduction of spending, and no new taxes. Other than the obvious and working with the Chamber and parish officials in boosting economic development and job efforts, I plan to work for downsizing government through attrition. Attrition is when someone leaves, someone passes away. If that job is not vital to that particular department, then that job needs to be eliminated. I also feel an across-the-board audit is warranted in all areas of government that collect fees and tolls to see where these funds are going. In conclusion, 19 years ago, I started my business here in Morgan City, KBZE 105.9 FM, which is $10,000, and have not had to borrow any substantial loan to keep my business afloat. In 2007, I also purchased KFRA in Franklin. I made a living communicating information, ideas, and news, in addition to providing entertainment to persons within a 7-parish region, most of which comprises District 51. Additionally, I have always put the safety of all my listening public front and foremost in the wake of potential disasters that threaten our area. As your next state representative, the broadcast excellence that we have presented will be continued with the addition of continuous updates of what really is going on in state government. I reinforce this statement with an additional 20 years of experience I have as a freelance newspaper reporter writing about parish council and school board activities and issues. I am pro-life, pro-marriage, pro-right to work. I support the Second Amendment. I will fight for Social Security and Medicare. I am a Christian. I'm also married to the former Darlene Loop Arsenault of Morgan City. We have 2 sons, John and Jason, and 5 grandchildren. My number is 52 on the ballot. For more information on my campaign, visit www.howardcastay.com. I thank you for your support.